just on the ground. You got clowns out here asking me what my intentions are today, bro. I'm trying to train. I'm locked in.
What?
Look at this guy. Who is this guy? I don't even know this guy.
Always right.
Always right.
Yeah, we ready. Yeah, we ready. You got the essentials on? Oh my God.
Don't reveal the story.
Devin Haney got his ass whooped in the essential, and he's wearing the essential. That's sad. And you got the Devin Haney shorts? Oh my God. That's the ones he did. That's crazy.
Crazy work.
I kicked this dude. But next time, oh, that next time, buddy, you won't have a next time. I'm finishing you. You will never box again if we fight again, and you know that. And I have vowed to that. If we fight again, you will never box again. I promise you that. The same eye twitch that Shakur has, I do. He knows it. We fought in the amateurs. I beat you. Don't even play around. You know I did. They robbed me because of, you know, your coach was doing something with that girl at the USA boxing. Don't think I don't know that. I know this because I scared the shit out of you. And I'll scare the shit out of you again. That fear, I told you, humble yourself before I do it again.
But look, I think you're one of the best.
Spank him.
Speaking
That's
of,
what I was visualizing, just spanking him.
is that what you were visualizing? Yeah.
Like just on his bare ass in my hand.
Ryan Garcia has gone completely ruthless, openly mocking Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, boldly claiming that once he gets past Mario Barrios, he is coming to end both of their careers, and the level of confidence behind those words is absolutely insane.
Think there, and like I told everybody, just like Tom Brady when he misses a pass, it's a good analogy that you got to forget about it and get right back to the next play, and that's it.
Yeah, you know, I feel like I might be a little underestimated, you know, from people, but, you know, so I think given my resume, you know, I've always stepped up, you know, to these big fights. You know, I'm never one that's doing too much, you know, for the cameras, you know, for the publicity. You know, I just work.
If history repeats itself and patterns show, I knock out these type of people.
While set to fight Mario Barrios on February 21st, Ryan Garcia is already locked in on the bigger picture, claiming that after delivering a brutal knockout, he plans to wipe out whatever remains of Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson's legacy, continuing to troll Haney for allegedly ducking while promising a harsh reality check and making it clear that the ultimate mission is securing that long-awaited rematch.
Because I came back in the ring and I felt like I was a retired fighter. It's great.
Well, look, what you put up Devin Haney. I saw Devin Haney say the other day that now he doesn't want to fight you because you pulled out a VADA test.
Yeah, we knew that. Me and my dad, we called it. We're like, you know what? They know who I am, and they know when they feel that fear coming. That's why I told him the first time, you're gonna feel that fear, and he felt that. He knows that Ryan's coming strong. He's like, that's why he said, if Ryan looks good in bars, he's like, nah, we good. He dropped out of VADA. He's making all the excuses, but it's okay. We're not even worried about him. I really want to fight Shakur.
No, we need that Haney fight too, though.
No, I know. That's always going to be there, though. But that's who I want to fight. I want to go from Barrios to Shakur.
All right, straight to it.
Yeah.
While his long-running feud with Devin Haney is still very much alive, Ryan Garcia is also turning his attention toward Shakur Stevenson, a matchup he strongly believes he wins inside the ring, pointing back to their amateur days where he claims he got the better of Shakur and insists Shakur knows it, adding that their similar fighting styles are exactly the reason he feels confident he holds the advantage.
Rehydration now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a huge fight too.
Yeah, and I know he's confident, so let's run it.
But I feel like with all the bad blood now between you, I feel like you and Devin truly don't like each other. And like how great the first fight was.
Me, I just love something about fighting so many people don't think I'm gonna beat. It's like that Devin Haney effect.
Right.
It's like, you really think I'm not gonna beat this?
You're like a 9-1 underdog, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is with Shakur, they're gonna be all thinking he's gonna spank me, blah blah blah, all this shit.
Right.
And when I get in there and I start hitting him, it's gonna be a whole, because I'm not one of those fighters that don't have a quick eye. He knows that my eye is quick. He like, I have that same eye twitch that Shakur has, I do. He knows it. We fought in the amateurs.
Ryan is in full savage mode, claiming he knows exactly how to beat Shakur Stevenson as he bluntly breaks down his game plan and warns that whatever worked against Teofimo Lopez will not hold up in their fight, predicting a brutal outcome where he overwhelms Shakur and leaves him with nothing left to prove, while also criticizing Shakur for failing to stop Teofimo, brushing off the hype and promising a serious reality check.
That's not how you fight Shakur in any way. Like, I'm not gonna give what I would do, but it ain't that. And after you get hit with the same shot, you would think, hey, let me just either put the hand up.
Maybe put your hand up would be a good start.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Or let me just step back. Let me stop giving him the same shot. I mean, Shakur knows The thing about Shakur, like he's riding it because Teofimo was seen as a good fighter, but he knows he should have stopped him that night. You know you should have stopped him. That's the thing. You can't look at me in the eye as a fighter and know that you did the greatest job. You know you should have stopped him. And in our fight, you know you're gonna have to throw that left. You ain't gonna be just throwing that jab and then you're gonna get me off you.
Meanwhile, his own fight with Mario Barrios is drawing heavy criticism, with many in boxing accused of overlooking the threat he poses, prompting Ryan Garcia to fire back by saying the same doubts followed him before he faced Devin Haney, as he promises a violent and decisive outcome against Barrios that he calls a killer performance in the making, before turning his focus back to Haney with a warning to stay ready, claiming the next time they meet it could bring his career to an end.
Yeah, and that's great. Like, they were sleeping on Devin Haney too, with Brian Norman Jr.
Yeah,
and
they were.
I was the only one that vouched for Devin.
You did. You won money, right?
And yes, of course. And I said, hey, I know because I know myself. We both had to recover from that big ball of energy that was just disputed in our fight. I think it just took us both out. We just couldn't recover. Like, what just happened? We don't even know. And then he felt like shit, I felt like shit. But then now we figured it out. Now watch me have a better performance. Watch, I'm gonna show you a killer in the ring. You know, you should have finished Brian Norman Jr. You kind of took it a little easy on him after you dropped him. You got a little happy there, buddy. But I know you're not used to knocking people down, so you don't know.
While Ryan Garcia continues trolling Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, claiming that a fight with him would end their careers, Tim Bradley delivers a stark reality check, warning that Garcia's own career could be in jeopardy against Mario Barrios, predicting a brutal night and highlighting Ryan's defensive flaws, while emphasizing that Barrios' experience, ring IQ, and versatile skill set give him everything he needs to break Garcia down and secure the win.
Ryan having a hard time with just, again, the IQ of Barrios. Say whatever you want to say about him. You know, Barrios is tough, he's gritty, he's solid all the way around. You know, offensively, defensively, he's solid. You know, whereas Ryan Garcia there's a lot of holes in areas. He's not a good inside fighter. He turns his back on the inside. You know, he stands straight up, you know, a lot of the times. And, you know, he'll go into like somewhat of a, you know, low lead hand, leaving himself wide open for right hands. You know, when he's sometimes when he's in close, he doesn't really have not too many tools at his disposal.
While Ryan Garcia is widely praised for his speed and power, Tim Bradley believes Mario Barrios has the experience and ring IQ to create real problems, noting that beyond Garcia's quick hands and sharp left hook, little in his style poses a serious threat to Barrios, as Bradley predicts Barrios will not only deliver heavy damage but ultimately score a knockout, exposing the technical weaknesses in Garcia's game much like Anthony Joshua once did against Jake Paul.
Not more technical in this fight. I don't think he's more talented with the hand speed and the left hook, but as far as his technical ability, he's not as, I don't say, as savvy as a Barrios. I think Barrios has better fundamentals. I think that Barrios is better, in every department, to be honest with you, besides the speed and the power, that area. But Barrios does have some pop on his shots, and he has some counterpunching ability where I think he can hurt Ryan Garcia. Do I see this fight going a distance? I don't think this fight's going to go to distance. I think there's going to be a knockout.
Not much has gone right for Ryan Garcia in his recent fights, but his promoter, Oscar de la Hoya, believes there is still hope for the star contender when he faces WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios, saying that Garcia is hungrier than ever and motivated by the setbacks he has faced in recent bouts, adding that Ryan has learned from past mistakes, grown stronger, and will be a far more dangerous and focused fighter this time around.
To place a bet on Ryan Garcia knocking out Mario Barrios under 3 rounds. Not because Ryan Garcia is that much better than Mario Barrios. I just think that he's going to hit a home run early. I'm going to gamble on that. I think it only takes one from Ryan to put Mario Barrios where his chin is now on queer streak. And I think Ryan Garcia is a fantastic finisher.
But I'm going to place a bet on Ryan Garcia knocking out Mario Barrios in under 3 rounds. Not because Garcia is vastly superior, but because I believe he can land a decisive shot early, and I'm willing to gamble on that, as it only takes one clean hit from Ryan to put Barrios in trouble, and Garcia has proven to be a phenomenal finisher once he hurts an opponent.
Ryan Garcia trying to time that movement, off the jab, flicking the jab out there and then timing him as he drops down and changes levels with a 45, which is a half hook, half uppercut. I would say famously known by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya had that shot, man, that, Ryan Garcia has kind of somewhat, I would say, adopted or trained and learned how to throw that shot. I think that's a dangerous shot in this fight for Barrios and what he has to look out for. But for the most part, we know through, Barrios' history, man, throughout his career, body shots have been something that he hasn't taken well. He hasn't taken body shots well. Right hands he gets hit with, although he is a big right hand puncher, he gets hit with flush right hands, and he gets hit with.
At the same time, Tim Bradley acknowledges that Ryan Garcia has key qualities that Mario Barrios must respect, highlighting Garcia's strengths and noting that some of his punches resemble the style of Oscar De La Hoya, which could become dangerous if Barrios overcommits. While Bradley's advice is clear, Barrios needs to avoid reckless aggression and stay mindful of Garcia's precise shots to safely navigate the fight.